I picked up 5 summer items from Dollar Tree. These are common items for kids and summer parties. I'm gonna add some personalization with my Cricut. We wanna make these items easy to find and grab when it's time to head home. So let's jump in. I'm gonna show you how I turned those 5 items into these gorgeous summer products from Dollar Tree. In Cricut Design Space, I chose a collection called Summer Forever. So all the designs that I'm using on these products are in the same collection. They kind of have the same feel to them. So we're gonna start with this pair of slides for my daughter. We wanna make them a little bit above and beyond that generic feel so she knows which ones are hers. I grabbed the word summer and vibes. I'm gonna size them appropriately to fit on the front of the slides. Then I'm gonna add an offset. I really like to use a 0.05 offset. It's just the perfect outline around each word. I want the offset to be white and the words to be black. So I'm gonna cut them appropriately, and then I'm gonna add the vinyl to my sheet. I'm gonna cut out the white words first, so I group them by color. So the white's gonna cut out first, then the black. We're just gonna weed everything and use some transfer tape to put the black word on top of the white backing or the white offset. You can do that easily by putting the transfer tape on the black first, peeling off that backing, and then putting it on top of the white offset. And then just take each word and apply it to the top of the slide. Put your hand in there to hold it on really good. Use the Cricut scraper to push it down. And once it's on there really good, peel back that transfer tape, and you have a really cute pair of personalized custom slides from Dollar Tree. Next up is a water bottle, and I'm gonna put a cute little flamingo on it, again, to make it stand out. So the first thing I wanna do is change it to the color of vinyl that I'm using, add an offset to it. This time we're gonna do a white flamingo with a black offset, and I'm gonna cut this on one mat. So I'm gonna ungroup the two pieces and put them where I want to cut them. Then I'm gonna select everything and click attach. Now when I go to make it, I'll see where I need to put my vinyl. So I'm gonna put the white vinyl on the right, or on the top corner, and the black vinyl next to it. Just saves a little bit of work. It allows me to just use one mat for all the cutting. Then we're gonna use the same process as the slides. I'm just gonna weed out these, use some transfer tape to layer them, and put it on the water bottle. Next up, I'm going to embellish a foam koozie. Using this sweet graphic and the same process we used last time, I am going to ungroup the two pieces because I want to cut two colors of vinyl here. No offset this time, but I'm just going to place them where I want them on my mat, and then I'm going to hit make it. Now with this koozie, we are using iron-on vinyl, so the key step here is to click that mirror button. It's going to mirror the words so that they show up correctly when we do place them. We're going to weed everything. And the tool that I'm going to use for this is my Easy Press Mini. This is a great little tool for small iron-on projects like this. That backing of the iron-on vinyl is a little sticky, and so it allows me to place the suite where I want it, kind of push it in place, and then use my Easy Press Mini on medium heat to apply the first layer, and then apply that little pink piece of watermelon to the middle. Next up, we're gonna make a little more complicated design on a platter. This summertime design, I'm gonna ungroup and again, place it on my mat so I can just use one mat, one kind of pass through my machine with all these different colors. Now I save all my scraps of vinyl, and I highly encourage you to do the same because this project right here was just made from scraps. So once I have it all placed appropriately, I'm gonna hit make it, and I'm gonna lay out my mat exactly how I want it. So I know, looking at the grid there, just where I need to put that vinyl. So we're gonna place this in a couple different layers. I am going to use transfer tape on the iridescent clouds first, and then place that transfer tape over the black palm trees, lining up my edges really well. Then I'm going to take those two pieces and transfer them over to the platter. Next up, I'm going to use that same piece of transfer tape, because you can reuse it, to grab the word summer, place that where I want it on the platter, and finally follow it up with time. The final project is these little battery-powered fans. My kids love having these. They go on a lanyard around your neck. I am going to add a monogram to this, just our last name, so whatever kid is using it, they know it's theirs. So over in Design Space, I just grabbed a letter V with a little swirl on it, and I'm going to offset that in black. Use that same process we've used before, where I lay it out on the grid and I cut it on one mat. Then we're going to weave the two, use that transfer tape to layer them, and add it to the fan. So that is how you can turn inexpensive Dollar Tree items into cute pieces for the summer. This is going to help you and your kids know which ones are yours, and they're not going to get lost. Hopefully they're going to last you all summer long. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments, have you personalized anything from Dollar Tree? I'd love to hear about it. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing so you don't miss my next video. I'm here every week with a new, simple, inspiring project. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.